boys? I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I actually recorded a bunch of video yesterday and I forgot to turn the fucking microphone settings on the camera audio, so I blew that one. That was like 10 minutes of footage, so I'll probably use it as like a highlight if I didn't already. But welcome back. As always, Nick D. Follow, subscribe for anything that I do that's, I guess, more immediate than YouTube, because I take forever on YouTube videos. But as you can see, motor is off the stands and back in the car, baby. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. You want a 2J? Do you want a 1J? Or do you want 2 JZs? Or 1 2JZ? Or 1 2J or 1 1JZ? I don't know, man. It's fucking nuts. It's so sick. Look at that shit, dude. Come on. How many people you know have that? You don't. You know nobody. You know me, and that's it. So we got the 01 non-sticky dash. Looks all good and pretty. And car is good to go. This is how we're going to run it. I finally gutted the rest of the chassis harness the other day when I was putting the motor in. So we've got no chassis harness in here at all, as you can see. It's fully gutted. So it's going to be a pretty motor. And that's about it. And I'll throw the engine harness through the firewall in a little while and get it going. I got to help out one of my buddies real fast on his crank pull in his car. And then I'll be back working on this. And hopefully Pruz and I have this thing wired up and fired up next week. But welcome back to the channel. I know I take a hiatus every year and do whatever the fuck I want to do because I got other shit going on. You guys have been buying motorcycles and doing dumb shit. Don't worry, summer's gonna be lit. We got a few things left. We got accessories left. We got, what else? I don't know. A few other, fuel return line to run off it. Intercooler piping, radiator, fluids, battery, done. Exhaust is dumped right there with the screamer, so I might do a 3-inch all the way back. We might just spin it upside down and go out the hood. I haven't really decided on that just yet, but I mean, look at this fucking thing, you guys. That thing's a straight up ripper. She's a full-on ripper. That's right. No, I did do the interior. I told you that, I think. This is a terrible angle. Let's go to this side. The driver's seat's also not in because I was fucking with the power setting on it. Because like me, the dumbass that I am, I took out the seats. Well, so I unbolted the front ones, the front bolts, right? Seats are powered back. I went to go undo the back bolts, but I needed to move the seats all the way up. So I did that to get the bolts out of the back. I pulled the seats out then, leaving them in the up position, and then I cut all the wiring harness out of the car. Like a dumbass. I know, stupid. So now I have to basically rip the wiring on the bottom of the seat apart, kind of like I am doing here, and I have to run one of my Makita 18-volt batteries to the wiring to find out which motor, which it's this one here, runs the rails up and down, because you can see where these bolts would go. This is the front of the IS bracket, so I can't get a bolt in there or a wrench in there. It just doesn't work. So I need this to go back. Plus I can't sit like that either. I figured out by running this to power and this to ground on the Makita battery, I can do everything on the switch that tilts the seat back and forth, the bottom pad up and down, but nothing goes side to side yet, so I have to figure that out. But beyond that, my seat issue, check this out. Whoo, wiring harness is pulled all the way through the car, and we got a big old sexy cube speed short shifter, baby. Look at this fucking thing. Obviously this is not a right-hand drive car, but oh, fluids in there. This thing is fucking sweet. Fifth. Oh, we got reverse. Oh, we got reverse. Look at that. So the only reason that I went with this one being angled is because I didn't want to pay for the extension from Excessive when I was already going to buy a cube short shifter anyway. So if I bought the regular one, I would have paid an extra $250 for the extension on the RM54 to come out here, right? And then I would pay another whatever for the cube speed shifter from Rich. So I said, fuck it, I'll just cut into the body right there, and then I'll buy the angled shifter so the dash and everything fits. And this works fine. None of this matters. I don't need any of that bullshit there. But yeah, everything's in. Dash is in. We're looking pretty good in here. It's going to be comfy. It's going to be loud and crazy and comfy. And I'm running stock seats for a bit so I can run stock seat belts. But yeah, we're looking okay. we are looking okay. Thank you guys for toughing it out with me, because Lord knows I suck ass at recording and keeping up with content. In the last half year I've just blown. I've been doing so many things too, and yeah. So this car, what was I going to talk about this? Oh, I was going to say the update on it. So as fast as I get this running, it will also be posted for either raffle or for sale. And don't get so bummed out. Oh my God, no, he's just building it to sell it off. I mean, I am, but it's mostly because of my interest is not in this car, really. Like, my heart's not in it. It probably will be a lot of fun. I'll probably drift it a few months, have a blast in it. I made this more race car than I guess I really now want in a drift car. I think I probably want like a boxy Cressetta setup, maybe the same motor or an LS. I don't know. And leave full interior, leave everything in there, just run the motor. Keep it simple. But this is going to be a very nice, fun drift car for somebody. It is... Basically, the drivetrain goes for like 10 grand. I didn't realize that until I saw the price of the JZs. So, fully rebuilt, non-DVTI 1J. Valves and everything. R154. The Q-Speed short shifter. Aluminum drive shaft from Drive Shaft Shop. And single turbo kit. I mean, fucking A. What else do you want? Almost 10K in a drivetrain. Fucking ripper, certified ripper. And then the car, it's sitting as it is on an angle kit, wheels. I think this thing could go for like 12 to 14, probably a strong number in California. That sounds about right. I could raffle it probably for a little more, but we'll see what I do. I'm ripping in it. I'm gonna drive it for a bit. I'm gonna have some fun. I can't really street drive it too much because this might be too hot boy for me in my area, but it's definitely gonna be a car people will want to buy. So I'm stoked on that. I just have my sights on a few other cars on that whiteboard that I finally put up there. I think you guys already saw that. So yeah, this is the update. There's actually no sun, so now let's look at the car in no sunlight. Looks way better. Look at that. All right, YouTube, car's getting taken out because it's a little break in the 1J build, and look what decided to join me. Fucking A. So my dad, and you guys saw for a while ago, he was looking at that red vet, and that just didn't pan out. But he ended up pulling the trigger on this 07 Z06, and it's stupid fucking clean. It's hella nice. So we're gonna take this thing out today for a little rip. And yeah, see what happens. Too much E85. Okay, I don't need to go that fast. So I'll do a little more of a video on this in a little bit, but this is basically how ridiculously clean it is. It looks so good. Okay, that thing is so fucking clean, it's ridiculous. He bought it from an older guy. I think a guy that was like late 50s, something like that. But yeah, it's insane how pretty it is.